Welcome back to another episode of Iron Towns Engineering. In this episode, we are going to be dismantling the split rims again for the A70 Supra. We only done them, I don't know, maybe about a year and a half, 2 years ago. We stripped the faces and we done them this gold. But that was to go with the colour scheme that I was going to do the car. They don't match what it is now. So, we've got to get these brand new tyres which have seen 0 miles on the road taken back off again, split the rims which don't leak, completely to bits, strip the paint off again and do it a new colour scheme. So, we're going to be showing you the process of how we're going to get the tyres taken off. I'm going to show you the process of separating it from the bolts and taking all the sealant out. I'm going to show you the process of stripping all the paint. I'm going to show you the process of what we're going to do next. So, here we go. Right, we're all loaded up now. Let's go to KMC. Yeah, boy, KMC. So, KMC just done the tyres, got them off, as you can see here. Done a fantastic job as always. They always seem to do a good job for me. I don't normally give them the best of jobs, if I'm honest with you, but they haven't done wrong yet. But one thing that I have just found out, which I'm really gutted about, is this. Can you see the flaking of the chrome already? Now, these lips on these two were by 3-piece US. They haven't seen outside of the workshop yet. They were built onto these wheels and they've been inside all that time. So how this is already flaking off is beyond me, because it goes round here and then it's over here, and you can start seeing little bits coming up here as well. That is not good. This one doesn't seem to be too bad. I don't think that's got anything on it, but that one, we're going to have a word. The other ones were done by rims carnated, so they're just polished, they're not chrome plated. And obviously nothing's wrong with them yet. So now we've got to get this inside, and we've got to start doing all of these bolts again. It's going to be fun. You join me at work now. I'm about to start taking some of the bolts, the split rims. Now, if you're going to do this yourself, I recommend you get one of these or build one of these. It's a split rim roller. Basically, it's just these 2 bars here with bearings in them, so it spins. Put the wheel on the top there. Now, I'll show you. Put the wheel on the top there. Spin it. Now the reason you want one of these is because you've got to take out all of these. This wheel has got 40 nuts and bolts holding it together. Why they've got 40 nuts and bolts, I do not know. It's Japan's famous for overkill. So why they decided 40, I do not know. But what the hell were they trying to hold together? It's ridiculous. So you've got to get each and every one of them out to be able to split the rim apart. So let's do that, shall we? Now repeat that 4 times. 4 times! Now completely apart, as you can see down here. All the hardware all together, faces, dishes, lips, all ready to go. So now we're going to start stripping it down. So this is one of the ones we now got to strip down. We'll take all the sealant off at some point, but we want to get all this paint off down to bare aluminium. Now luckily, when I refurbished these wheels not too long ago, I already done that. I took every layer of paint off them. This is the only layer of paint on there. There's clear coat, there's this, and there's primer. That's all there is on it, and it goes down. So hopefully, we bought this heavy duty paint stripper. I've not used this one before, so we'll see how it goes, because Nitromorse is not what it used to be. So use something a bit different. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. And there we go, that's one wheel completely stripped of all paint. As you can see, it's dull as anything. But that paint strip will work well. It's like Nitromorse, or like what Nitromorse used to be. It actually stings your skin when you get it on there. So yeah, let's do the other 4 now. Or 3 now.
3 days later.
Right, so with all the paint stripped now, we've now got to try and get the centres back to a polished finish, which is basically what I wanted to do anyway. So we've got to get them from this to this. Now I know it's not polished metal, mirror finish, shine, blah 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 blah, but I quite like the brushed look and all that, and also I'm just fucking lazy when it comes to polishing and stuff like that anyway. But what I was initially going to do was get it like this and then clear coat it, but the problem with that is that even if you get a direct to metal clear coat, they don't really want to stay because they're not etched properly on the wheels and stuff like that. So I think the idea is going to be that we get them to this kind of finish and then we just polish them up just to protect them and that, and then, well, if something happens to them obviously when they're like sat outside and stuff, then you when they oxidise and that again, you can polish them up again, you know, but I wouldn't have to take the wheel apart. So the way we got it to this was we used some 320, some 320, some 600, and then to 1000 grit, and then we used the T-cut metal polish with the drill and all the attachments and stuff like that. So let's crack on with that, shall we? Because we've got 3 more to do. got with the 320, so it's took all the rubbish off it basically. Bit coarse though, so you can see, like, you might be able to see these little marks in it. Let's have a look here. Yeah, you can see there, look, that's the grain pattern of the 320. So we're now going to go over it with the 600, tile it back up, and then the 1000 grit, and then we're going to use a polish. 600 done, like you see, that's getting rid of the scratches, it's getting brighter and brighter with each go. Now we're on to the 1000. I absolutely hate this job. I can see exactly why people paint it. And look at that! That is also all up my nose because I didn't expect to have to wear a mask doing this job. So let's do the next one, shall we? Right, so we're now done with the 1000 grit. Look at that, mate. I am dead happy with how this has come out. Compared to what it was before, which was like that, all grainy and horrible, I'm happy with that. So we now just got to polish it up, or put some protective polish on it and that, and then just, yeah, we can assemble the wheels again. And that's one finished. Look at that, compared to what it was. It mirror shine, but I'm bloody happy with that. Now we've got two more to do. And then we can start putting the wheels back together.
One eternity later.
So the wheels are all now polished up and assembled and resealed and bolted and torqued and ready to go back to the tyre shop to pay 40 quid for the pleasure of having the tyres put back on. So this is what they look like. I think they look absolute quality. Yeah, look at that. So we just got the wheels and tyres back from KMC. Cost me a bit more than I thought to have them put on, to be fair. But they are a bit of an arsehole of a tyre to put back on. But look at that. Oh yeah, they came out nice. So now let's get them back inside and put back on the car. So the wheels are now fitted and looking great, but you ain't gonna see it because I've got to do a big reveal on the car for the colour change and everything else that I've done with it, and the first startup, which is basically, it's now ready for it. So cheers for watching this video, guys. I'm sorry I missed out a couple of steps, but you just get in the zone, don't you? So be sure to check out my other videos, like this one, share this one, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright? Cheers, guys. See ya!